Hey everybody, welcome to Face the Music. Glad that you're here today. Hey, look, I'm excited about today as always, and the reason for that is because it's going to be featuring The Warning again. It's been a few episodes and I featured The Warning, and so I'm bringing them back today. I'm going to bring featuring a song on here that was actually recommended at the very beginning when I first started doing reactions to The Warning, and it's a song called When I'm Alone, featuring the lead singer DANY. And I think I'm supposed to keep the captions on because I think maybe there's some Spanish in here that I won't understand if I don't. But anyways, it's going to be, I guess it's maybe more of a slower song, like a ballad, kind of like what Pow did with I think it was, what was it, Breathe, I think it was. So I'm excited about this because this is going to be kind of like a little different from just their some of their more upbeat rocking songs. It's going to be kind of just, I guess it's just going to be her. I haven't seen this, I don't know the song, and so I'm excited and looking forward to this. So no more talking. Here we go. This is going to be The Warning, live from CDMX, Mexico City, the CDMX show, and When I'm Alone.
Well, I've color on the outside, but I only see in black and white. I'm desperate for some light in the corners of my mind. Having hope but not enough, reaching out to find no one. Am I the only soul to have lost all control? It gets hard to breathe, stuck in between on what has become my fake reality. And there's no escape from the voice in my head. It's driving me crazy. Nobody understands. My sanity's not going to last, and I'll smile on through the night. Everyone will think I'm alright, but nobody knows what I'm tracking along when I'm alone. When I'm alone. And I'm about to tear off this page, but it's something I can erase. I wish I could rewrite the story of my life. While I hide every day behind the mask, there's pain. They say I'm not alone, but do they even know? It gets hard to breathe, stuck in between on what has become my fake reality. And there's no escape from the voice in my head. It's driving me crazy. Nobody understands. My sanity's not going to last, and I'll smile on through the night. Everyone will think I'm alright, but nobody knows what I'm tracking along when I'm alone. Ciudad de México, canten conmigo. Nobody understands. Un poquito más fuerte, Ciudad de México. Yo sé que pueden. Nobody understands. Una última vez. Nobody understands. My sanity's not going to last, and I'll slide on through the night. Everyone will think I'm alright, but nobody knows what I'm dragging along when I'm alone. And every day I'll try to keep my feelings hidden inside, but nobody knows about the hole in my soul when I'm alone. Muchas gracias.
And there you have it, The Warning and When I'm Alone, live from CDMX, Danny on lead vocals. That was really, really good. And let me just give you my thoughts about it, because I don't want to just say, that was a great song, hey, I liked it, you liked it, let's just move on. That was a lot of deep stuff right there, right? So, I mean, one thing that I think we can all agree on is that music brings us all together, because music really, songs and melodies and tunes and words, lyrics, whatever, they can really speak powerfully to us, each as individuals, right? And so, and we all, as humans, we all share common bonds, common themes, common feelings and emotions and things. And I think that's one thing about music, that it brings it out, right? So I think that one thing that song showed me is, the thing I really appreciated about that, and she did say it in there, I'm glad I left the captions on, I wouldn't have understood a word, but I was able to read what she said, and it was absolutely really, really cool. She talked about like writing this when she was going through some hard times, and or a really desperate time, I think is the way she put it in there. And I think the thing that it just struck me is that, she not only wrote the song on a very personal, deep level to herself during that time that she's talking about, but, also she's very vulnerable to not only take those same lyrics and the same words that she wrote down, translate them into a song, transform them into a song, and then present them out here live, with just herself and a guitar, putting it out there to the masses and saying, this is the way that I felt at that time. And, being very vulnerable. I hear that term a lot, especially if you see any clips of like, music reality TV shows, whatever, where they, say, hey, be very vulnerable when you're out there. And at first I kind of like, I get what they're saying, but I'm like, yeah, it seems like it's almost overused. And I guess, and I just used it, but I guess it's really kind of true. It really is. I mean, she was very much, her emotions, her feelings were all out there on display for everyone to see and critique if they wanted to do so. But I think that song also, even though it has kind of like a depressive side to it, because it's like someone expressing how, gloomy and how deep and dark, deep in darkness their life is at that moment in time that they wrote that song. But it also, she presented the hope, right? The hope, the brighter side, that not only, you've got music there, you've got others around you. People say there's people around you, but you really do have people there that want to be there for you, that want to encourage you to they don't have to solve the problem for you. They just have to listen. They should just be there to listen and to just be there. And, if nothing else, just to be there. Just you're there, they're there. You've got someone else on your side, in your corner. That was really fantastic. I'm glad I did that song. Like I said, I wasn't sure, should I do another slower song? But that song was very powerful. It wasn't maybe, like one of their hard rocking songs for sure, but it just had a very expressive, very just emotionally powerful element to it. Really, really enjoyed watching that. I'm glad I had a chance to see that. Glad you guys recommended that, and I hope that you enjoyed it as well. Keep the recommendations coming for The Warning. Like I said, I'm not going to necessarily feature The Warning on every episode consecutively, but I'm going to be bringing them out periodically back and forth, because I want to, make sure that I don't lose any of their music, and especially the songs from this concert. I'm not doing them. I don't think I'm doing them chronologically. I just thought about doing this one, and I'd have to see exactly where it fell in the concert. But I'm going to be doing some more of The Warning coming up here again in the not too distant future. So keep an eye out for that. Anyways. Well, that's it for today's episode. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, do me a favor. Reach over, hit that subscribe button. Join this big family. Let's keep all this great music alive together. Also, set up your notifications so whenever I drop a new episode, you'll be among the first to find out. Check out my previous content. Go down to my playlist section, and you'll find a lot of other great music and artists and songs I'm sure you'll enjoy as well. Finally, come on back, because I have a lot more great content lined up for you. I'll see you next time right here on Face the Music. Take care.